It's a pie. And it's also really hot, so yeah. Not thinking we're going to have the prettiest pie, but at this point I just want it to come out of the oven and be delicious and not have a soggy bottom. That's my number one concern, is I don't want a soggy bottom, because there's nothing worse than a soggy bottom. Okay. You know what, guys? I'm pretty happy with that, actually, considering I'm not firing on all cylinders with the heat here. Alright, let's get that out of the way. And we are going to do an egg wash, and it's actually egg with a little bit of milk in it. Let's get that. Just a splash of milk. Oh. I almost poured it into the pie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. As long as it's made with love and it's tasty, that's all that matters. And hey, you know what? Like, the smell coming off those apples, that chai spice, is pretty spectacular. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a egg wash here. Whoops. Come on. And we are going to need a pastry brush. We are going to make this look nice and pretty. That way it'll get a nice golden color when it bakes too. Now, luckily, because it's not a closed top, you don't need to poke holes in it. If you'd put it in a full top, you would need to poke steam vents in it so that your pie doesn't explode. And I think the reason the milk is in there is just the sugars in the milk help with that real pretty browning happening. So, okay. I've gotten all of the edges here. And we are ready for the oven. I am going to grab a tray to put it on, because you never want to bake anything like a pie without putting it on a tray, because you're just begging for it to explode over, boil over. You know what? I think I'm going to go for a bigger tray, actually, because I have a feeling that that one's just not quite wide enough. So, let me grab a bigger one here. That way it'll catch anything, because there's nothing worse than having to clean your oven after something has exploded all over it. And we're headed to the stove. And we are going to slide this baby in. Oh, hi Elise, hi Sadie. And this is going to go in at 400 for 20 minutes, and then we're going to turn the heat down and cook it for another 35. Where's my timer? Timer's over here. So, 20 minutes at 400. Let me double check to make sure that is correct. Yeah. 20 minutes and then 30 to 35 at 375. So, do 20 minutes there. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to do a bit of a clear down. Let's get some stuff out of the way. And because now that we've done that, there is really no avoiding it. It's time for the show time. Yeah. 35 minutes in the oven, 27 on the clock. Yeah, pretty much. Apple explosion. Oh, yes, definitely don't want apple explosions. Because I don't like cleaning my oven as it is, and I really don't like having to scrape things off the bottom of it, so